Hello, soulfully aligned women. How are you doing today? Come on in and join me. Let's connect here. Connect together and connect in a bigger way. Let's talk about connecting. So, first of all, I have to tell you, I have um, my son's dog here with me. This is Nero. I don't know if you can see him. He is a great big Danish, and they're playing together here. So hopefully they play together really well for me while I'm doing this live and not bounce around too much. Okay. I think he maybe just got stung by a wasp. All right. So I hope this Monday morning finds you doing well. I hope this weekend has giving you time to rest and relax and come back to your center. It certainly has for me. Every single year, I get in such a rush through June as a teacher that July hits and it's like, oh, I'm done. Now I can focus on my business and my creative side. And I always forget. There's always that moment of forgetting that I need to take downtime, that when we're in that rush, we're not connected, right? And so I always have to take a few days, sometimes even up to a week, depending on what's been going on, to recenter and recalibrate, right? To come back to who I am. And we all need this on a regular basis, no matter what job we have out there or what we're doing, even if we're at home um, and working from home and our place is a space of peace, we still need to take that time to come to our center. Otherwise, it becomes kind of a monotonous, a meditation each day, but we're not going into that depth, that deep inner wellspring of creative flow. You just have to drop into that stillness. And so every once in a while we may find that, well, I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't feel creative, I don't feel connected. I don't feel like I feel like I'm trying to force things. And that is your sign to drop in, to slow down, to connect within and just, let go. Recognize that sometimes you can't force it. You can't find outside things to bring that peace within you. You can't find books or podcasts or anything to really connect you to that inner stillness within you. They help. They all help you learn and grow and maybe, put a fire under your butt sometimes. But the true connection is when you go deep within you because we can't create from a space of rush or forcing or even scarcity. Like the mentality that I had was, okay, let's go. I only have about 6 weeks here to create in my business. Let's go, right? And that's a scarcity mindset. And I recognized that last week, and I went, okay, I'm just going to be. I'm just going to be. I'm not going to read anything unless it's just for pleasure. I'm not going to try and learn. I'm not going to try and, do anything or force anything. I'm going to go in my garden and do some weeding. I'm going to catch up with my friends. I'm going to, sit on my grass with my back against a tree. I'm going to go for walks. I'm going to just be. No more of the days of, okay, I need to get this, and this done. It's it's just letting all of that go. Let it go. Get back into your exercise. Exercise is really good for creating flow and, removing any blocks that you might be having in your energy field. Um, Yoga, right? Those are beautiful ways to reconnect. Journaling, just journaling, for you. What would I create today? If I wanted to create anything I wanted, what would I create? So those are just some of the ways of dropping in, but it's also recognizing that whatever is going to come through you, whether it be a solution to a problem or something that you're trying to create. I'm just checking to see where the dogs are. They're still there. If you want to create something in a business or just, as an artist or musician, or create a beautiful space in your home, that then you have to, just be in that moment of stillness, and you can't create from rush or panic or anything. It's all going to come through you in perfect timing, and whatever comes through you is going to be perfect. It will be what it will be, and it will be perfect. I have always found that when I create courses for my followers, it's always, I might come up with the idea, oh, I want to create this, I get inspired, but when I try to force it, it's not the same as when I get into that depth and create from my soul. I mean, that's what we're doing here. We're creating from our soul. We're living from our soul day to day to day, right? And that's the beauty. That's when you have support. That's when it flows. That's when the creations come through that are needed by the people around you. And I always find that with my courses. It's like absolutely amazing. I might come up with the idea for the course and have an idea of how I want it to be laid out, but when I drop in and allow that flow to come through me, it is going to create something that is for the people, not necessarily for me, although I always do benefit from it too. But it always amazes me as to how much the people that come forth have been calling for that. And so I become a vehicle for this love, this creative flow to come through me. And you do too when you drop in. So you have to be really patient when you're in that space of, but I want to go 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 go, and I feel like I should be doing this or I should be doing that. You need to pull back and have the discipline to listen. Just drop in and be, and don't force anything. And even when you're in that space, just be. Don't be looking for anything or waiting for anything. Just be, be, commune, just sit in that space and have the intention, the very clear intention that I am going to create with you, universe. I am going to wait for your cue. I am going to sit here and listen and be open for this flow to come through me. I love it. That is such a sweet spot to be. So you're sitting, you're creating the space to commune. You're creating the stillness, the quiet. The busyness is set aside. The doing is set aside, and you come back to just be and listen and quietly be open, because you can't hear all of what's potentially ready to come through you when you're busy, 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 busy. And it's draining and it's exhausting to be busy, busy, busy. And that's why, is because when we open to that flow, when we allow that creativity to flow through us, we're energized. It feels so good. It's healing. It's expansive. It's abundant, right? So that's where we want to create from. So when you're in that space and you sit with that intention to just, I intend to listen. I am going to listen. I am going to be. I am going to be open to receive and just be, right? And eventually you'll start to hear some whispers. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, might be the next day. It might, it takes time and you have to be patient for it. So you sit and you listen, and you'll start to hear it and you'll start to feel it. It'll start to come through. They're having fun playing. But don't move yet. When you start to hear it, just listen. Just listen and say, I'm receiving, I hear you, I'm asking for more guidance, right? And when this comes through and you go, okay, okay, universe, what what is my next step, right? What is my next perfect step to create this? And then, and then you get that inspiration. And you need to believe that this is real. It is so real. That's that's that sacredness, right? Trusting, believing, knowing that what is coming through you, coming from within you, because you have that light in you too. So what is coming from within you is sacred. It is beautiful. It is purposeful. And we might not even know how it could be purposeful, but we need to trust it. Trust it. And you will feel that excitement to move forward when you know the right next step. You'll feel that excitement. It'll start to bubble up and come through you. And what happens is it merges with the gifts that you were born with. This is your soul speaking to you. You came here for a purpose. We all did. And we each have individual and unique gifts that we can use to bring forth these creations. You were born with these gifts. You came to the world with these gifts. And it might be the gift to listen. It might be the gift to organize. It might be the gift to speak. It might be the gift to write. It might be the gift to create beautiful things. You know, who knows? We're each so individual. And it might be the gift to be nurturing, to be a good friend. But as things come through you from your soul, and this is the way we all are living, is through our soul purpose. We have to be listening and connecting to that soul purpose. And you don't have to know what it is. You don't have to know what your purpose is. That's not what this is about. It's about dropping in, connecting to that soul, and moving forward from that inner guidance with trust and just knowing that it has a beautiful purpose in this world. Mm, yes. And so remember that when you want to when you want to connect, papers are blowing away here. Um, you can do it through journaling. You can do it through meditation. You can do it through walking meditations. You can just, dancing, right? Movement. All of these things are great ways to help you connect to that soul. But I know that it does not come through when there's a lot of noise on the outside. We have to turn our attention away from that and drop in to our soul and take the time and space for that. It's a relationship that you are creating. It's a relationship that you are nurturing. And it is very, very real. So I hope that helps you. So this week, let's all come back. Let's really bring a strong intention to come back to our soul and living from our soul, living soulfully on purpose. I love you. Thank you for being here. There's a glare on my phone, so I can't see who is all here. But take this message and go with it. And I will see you guys later. Mwah. Have a beautiful day.